Hi, Freddie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, nice place to be. I see a bicycle on your window. Is that yours?
Uh, yeah, it's my bicycle. I was just riding it yesterday because it's springtime in Charlotte and the weather is beautiful and the sun was out.
Oh, cool. I called you for some pricing strategies today. So I know you are an Amazon consultant, and one of the things that you do, you help to define pricing strategies for products.
hmm
So could you share some tips with me about that?
Yeah, sure. It's always important to understand where you're priced in the market relative to the features and especially the benefits that your product provides. So essentially, if you're selling, a premium product, yet you're priced on the lower end, that is a discrepancy, and vice versa. If you have, not many benefits, yet your premium price, then there's a discrepancy there as well. Um, I, I often get inquiries with clients that say they want to have, everybody thinks they always have the best product. And then in order to best compete on Amazon, they're going to have the lowest price. So I fundamentally disagree without any other information on that basis. I think if you have a premium product, you should charge a premium price. But if you're just selling some junk, then you need to have a junk price. So think about what value your product provides the market relative to your competitors and price it accordingly.
So let's look at an example. So for example, let's say I am selling this bike mirror, that one for $11.99 right here. But
hmm
there's like a whole range of prices for bike mirrors. Um, I guess it would make sense to just look for bike mirror and take a look at what we see. So I am the cheap one, $11.99, but there's like 19 and 45 and 11. So how are you saying I should price me comparing to competitors or just based on my own quality of my listing?
I think it's a good mix of the two of them. Regardless of that, though, assuming this was you, I see you've got a list price of 55 with strike through down to $12. So I think folks, going forward now, it's 2020, are becoming more familiar with pricing strategies like that. Like that used to be something that all Amazon sellers would do, would mark the price way up and then have the strike through. So I would I mean, if you can get a strike through $5, that might be more compelling, but that would be
Okay.
more off-putting to me at first glance. But I know that's not your actual product.
So it's
I do
not
like to
not
look.
believable, you're saying, right? To have that?
Yeah. I mean, you could
Hmm.
have $5,000. Say, oh my gosh, it's the greatest bike mirror ever. It's only twelve
Yeah.
dollars. Like buy now. Like I don't know about that. So
Okay.
you would especially want to look at your product reviews. So right now, this product is 4, or can you hover above the stars, please? 3.9. Okay.
3.9. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3.9. And then what kind of benefits are with this product? Like wide angle, easy to install, tiny. I don't know about tiny screws. Can you scroll up to the top, please? Uh, so it's rotatable, shockproof. I think shockproof may be a good benefit. Um, all customers can return and get refunded. Okay, so you're at $12 with 4 stars. Let's go back to the other competitors and see where they're selling at.
Okay, so the guys that I don't like usually are the ones who are showing up right on here, sponsored products related to the item.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so as you see, it's pretty similar, so then similarly priced, but they're a little bit ranging, you know. Some of them are 20. That's like a double the price than the one I have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like lots of them, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see anyone priced with more stars that is a lesser price than you are currently. So I don't see any evidence, at least right now, to recommend a price decrease. See, like this one here on the left, you're $10, but it's 3.5.
Mhm. Okay, I see where you're going. Look at the stars and price from that, right?
Yeah,
The quality of a
and that
listing.
one, and that one on the right there, right before you click the arrow, 1078. But again, 3.5. So I wouldn't be, as worried about that. Yeah,
Okay.
if nothing else, it looks like there's some opportunity to potentially increase your price. So I'd want to know, these other products that are at $23.99 or whatever, what are the features and especially the benefits that they are purporting to have that are they're able to demand the higher price for. So if you could click into one of them, maybe we can do a little bit of side by side, like ideally
Okay,
one with
so
high
this one
number of reviews.
definitely, that one is definitely a high competitor because many people who viewed my item also viewed this one.
Yeah, huh?
So it's a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's similarly priced as well and kind of looks similar to
Yeah.
maybe.
Let's go a little bit higher price difference than this one. I would say
Okay.
this somewhat similar. Somebody that maybe is this one right here, bestseller in bike mirror. The one to the left.
Okay.
That's
That one?
14. Stainless steel, safe rear view. Ideal for road bikes. Looks like they have more information about the kinds of bikes that it could potentially fit on. That might be something to look at for your listing. Like, is your mirror specific to road bike, or is there something in particular that allows it to stand out?
Okay. Ah, I see how it's like right here. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
not on the handle.
yeah,
Okay, that's interesting.
on the end of the handlebar. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it can go there.
Or here. I guess it's versatile. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But well, this guy definitely looks like much better guy than me. I would just like a handlebar option and no other option.
Yeah,
So
I mean, being an avid cyclist, I like the cleanliness of that other product better than this
mm-hmm.
one. Like
You
this
like
one,
my competitor.
yeah. If I'm getting ready to like change my gear, I might, ram my hand onto the mirror there.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So,
So,
but in terms of pricing, you're saying maybe you could increase your pricing. Like, so how do I decide that? Like, I am a 4-star product right now
mhm,
and don't have a lot of margin in there, because Amazon fees are pretty high at that price level.
mhm.
So, is there something I can do? Like, do you think split price testing would work?
Yeah. I think that's definitely worth a test. So we try to make as many choices, being Amazon sellers, on data. So you're at 11.99. I would just get rid of this strike through ridiculousness and say, okay, you know what your sales volume is for past 7 and 30 days. Let's try 12.99. Let's try 14.99 and just see what happens with your daily sales as well as your different keyword rankings and your BSR, and see, we try to look at like this like bell curve and say, you're going to be selling, presumably you're going to be selling less at a higher price, although we see some clients, once we increase their price, their volume actually increases because there's the perception of higher quality means, higher price means higher quality, which isn't always true. You just be increasing price to become more profitable. But wherever it is, there is some sort of bell curve that somebody's not going to pay $100 for this product. So if you understand where that peak is and where you can maximize profit today, then you can find more success. However, know that everybody on Amazon can see everybody else's numbers. So as you start to change your price, then your competitors are going to react, and they may drop their price, or they may increase their price, or they may launch a product that is a counterfeit of yours or whatever. So there's always this kind of ebb and flow. But as often as you can to make decisions on data, we find the best success with that approach.
You think it's a sensitive thing to change the price if I have a successful product already? Like if it sells well and I'm happy with that, like is it a safe thing to do to play with the price? Would you still recommend pricing up?
I think it's your interpretation of what success is. So is your success with the amount of money you're making from your account? Is it with your your lifestyle, or your shipping operations, your supply chain? Some clients want to just get rid of many of their products, so we slash the price and then they're gone, and that is in their idea of success. So I don't know how many people really ask themselves that question, like what do they want out of Amazon and what are they trying to get? So I think asking that and answering that for yourself is always a good place to start. But yeah, I guess like just looking at numbers, yeah, you can always test with price. If it's a failure, then you can go back and reset to where you were more successful.
Okay. So from clients you worked with, because you're mentioning pricing strategies as one of the things you do, I know you do many other things as well, helping the whole the whole way of Amazon account management. You told me that, but in terms of just pricing, from your experience, was there someone interesting that you changed the price and you played with the price and something happened? Was there any event like this, or everything's going pretty standard ways?
Yeah, I made the I alluded to that we've increased price in the past for some clients, and their daily sales and their volume and trajectory increased. So there is on Amazon, and I think everywhere, like if you're at the grocery store and you're looking at different things, like, oh, this product cost, the price is higher, so there's some bias towards that there's an assumption that it's going to be a better quality product. So I think just understanding that and the emotion that's involved with buying a higher price product is important to understand.
So that's a good takeaway for today. Test increase in the price and see what happens, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Freddie, if people want to connect with you and work with you, where can they do that?
Yeah, great question. So the best place is our website, and that is toucanadvisors.com. So toucan, like the bird. There's a bird in the Amazon jungle.
Right. That's a nice bird. I love that bird. Pretty colors. Matches the Amazon theme nicely. Okay, so that's it, right? So, and then just, there's a free consultation. So what is that about? Like, what do you consult on?
Yeah, just trying to understand more about the different brands that we potentially work with, how they're differentiated in the marketplace, how they compete. Yeah, I'm always trying to understand what is the opportunity for our potential clients, and then how much level of an effort it'll be. We find many times that clients come to us and they either lack leadership or resources, or just an understanding of like how to take the first step on Amazon. And they've done all these other things to build elements of their business, where they built up their brand and they have social media and they understand manufacturing and logistics and all these other things. And Amazon is this kind of like a slippery fish, and it's hard for them to grasp. It's new, it's risky. Like they don't want to make the wrong step, and they've got other resellers on there that are selling all different kinds of their products and pricing, and it's all over the place. And with all of that, there's also the upside potential, and everybody thinks or knows they can sell and make tons of money on Amazon. So those two factors are kind of pushing each other constantly. So I try to, like, with confidence, instill what does Amazon look like, and what is the work going to look like as well.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.